Hello everyone, and welcome to a little bit of a different sort of video for today. This is an unscripted but outlined video updating you on various things for my life and for my gaming plans, video plans, streaming plans, all those sorts of plans, and hopefully giving you a little bit more insight into how things are going to be going for the next few months. So the first big thing, the big news around this, is I have gotten a new job. So through the month of July, I'm going to be finishing my work at my current job. I'm going to be moving to another state, and I'm going to be starting a new job. And so it's gonna be a busy month with a lot of things going on. In the short term, this is likely going to limit the amount of videos and definitely streams that are going to be happening during the month. Long term, this is something that I am hoping, based on the schedule of the work that I currently have, which does involve occasional evenings and weekends, and my new job involves those to a much lesser degree and includes some remote work. And I think that's going to benefit me in the long run, both for my mental health and being able to leave work and actually leave work, and for the channel and for playing games in general, because I will have more time to do that. Is that how it's going to work? You never can guess with these things. Again, moving to a new location, don't know what's going to happen, and I definitely want to make sure that I find things to do, places to do the various things that I have been doing, whether it's trivia, whether that's playing sports, all that stuff, in addition to continuing on with the channel work. With that said, there's still a lot of uncertainty around the whole thing, around the move, around the internet that I'm going to have at my new place. The current place that I have, absolutely fantastic. The internet is great for streaming and uploading and all that, and I don't know what it's going to be like there. I'm going to have whole new expenses, whole new details, whole new everything. And so what I'm kind of asking is just patience as I figure this out. It's a new experience, an exciting one for me on the life front, and one that I think in the long term, again, is going to have a positive impact on the channel in general, on my time. But for now, we are in a holding pattern until I figure things out, and I will do my best to hit the ground running once I am back into the swing of things. So, section 2, we're going to be talking about what I'm currently doing. So currently, for those who follow me over on Twitch, you are aware that I am streaming Atelier Ryza 3 and Mass Effect 3. Both of those are ones that I've been working through the trilogies on, and once those are done, I will be making videos on those trilogies generally for the channel. We are still early on in both of them, so I don't anticipate either being finished anytime soon, especially with the disruption to the stream schedule. I am also currently playing Tales of Xillia Remastered off-stream, also very early on, so another thing that's going to take time before it's going to be appearing as a video for y'all, but it is in the plans, and I anticipate that all of those will be finished and good to go for videos in the coming months. I just don't know exactly when. Now, for videos that are releasing, my Fuga Melodies of Steel 3 video should have already released by the time that you're hearing this. I just finished it on the editing side and uploading side. I don't know what or when the next video is going to be, all of that stuff. There's no time-pressed videos that I need to make. There's nothing that's really coming out in July that I'm all that excited for, so, you know, we're just in a little bit of a wait until the games that I'm really excited for later in the year. So my current focus for gaming is on older games because the newer releases are still a ways away. We've got the Steam Summer Sale currently going on. I'm looking through my options and things that I can see. But let's talk a little bit more about the future gaming/content plans. For off-stream games in August, and there will be why I'm excited for videos for all three of these. In August, we've got Brigandine Abyss. I played the demo, I enjoyed the demo. I'm looking forward to giving it a try, and who knows, maybe if I enjoy this one, I'll go back to some of the earlier entries in the series. And then September, on the very same day, Trails in the Sky Second Chapter Remake and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave are coming out. Not much else is standing out to me right now for the rest of the year. Why am I saying that? Tales of Eternia Remastered is coming in October. Yeah, not anything else standing out. So we've got that. I'll keep an eye on the Final Fantasy Resonance HD 2D release. I'm not sure about it, but, you know, always good to keep in mind, especially as I am working on playing through Final Fantasy games. So my plan is Brigandine Abyss, Trails in the Sky Second Chapter, and Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave are the definite. Those are definitely ones I want to get to this year. Fortune's Weave, we'll see, given just the whole potential 4 pathways, how long it's going to take to beat that game, but, you know, we'll have time, hopefully, to do so. And so I'll be fitting older games in around these. Obviously, you know, Tales of Xillia Remastered is on that list. I really want to get to at least the first of the Lunar games this year. I know that's been something that my audience has been excited for me to get to eventually. I just have not made the time with all the other things in there. Another game, a non-RPG that I'm looking to get to is Dispatch. Probably wouldn't be a video on it, but important for me, I think, to get to that because I've been looking forward to playing it. And Xanadu Next is also on the list. I might get it with the Steam Summer Sale. I've got the funds from selling cards to just get that for free, so, you know, very helpful. For on-stream games, then, once the trilogies for Ryza 3 and Mass Effect 3 are wrapped up, I want to try some indie RPGs before I dive into the next bigger game, which is going to be Final Fantasy VII on stream. So I've got some ideas for indie RPGs, but if you've got suggestions for ones that I should do, let me know. For videos, now I've talked a lot about the games generally. There are 2 other videos that I have planned. They're in the preliminary scripting stage. Who knows exactly when they're going to happen, but the first is the next character analysis video, and I plan for that to be on Shulk from Xenoblade Chronicles. We're still very early on. I have not even gotten through the intro section to Xenoblade Chronicles. I've done the intro for the script and then starting in on the character relationships and just how Xenoblade Chronicles sets things up in those opening hours, but we haven't finished those opening hours, and as y'all know who have played the game, there's a lot to talk about there. And then there is another video I want to make that I also hope to kick off a new video series with, and it's specifically talking about those moments in games that just hit so deeply. They really memorable moments that, you know, change everything, that everything comes together into a perfect confluence of story, of gameplay, if it's relevant to that, of the music, the voice acting, all of that stuff. And I wanted to kick that off with what I typically do. Pretty much every video series I have kicks off with either Trails or Fire Emblem. And so I will be kicking it off with a Trails video, and my plan, my hope, is I get that video out before Trails in the Sky Second Chapter Remake's release, because I feel like it will feed into that very well. Something you will hear more about once that video is actually out, but I am excited to do both the character analysis for Shulk and the new videos, and I think that will help with general not slipping into a malaise or a rut in the aftermath of the move. And so to conclude things, I want to thank you all for your support for the channel, for the streaming, all of that stuff. It has meant a lot to me that I've been able to build this community as it has been, and I know that this year in general has been a busy one. I haven't gotten as many videos out as I anticipated, and honestly, it's not going to look too much better for the next few months. But again, it's a big move, and one that I think long-term is going to benefit me as a person, me as a video maker, me as an overall gamer, all that stuff. And I will keep y'all updated as I can. I'll try to post in the community post for YouTube, the stories for Twitch, and I'll also post on Blue Sky to give these updates as I am moving in, as I am adjusting, as I am figuring things out. But again, thank you so much for your support. Stick around. We've got some exciting things in the works. And as always, have a great day and happy gaming.